Welcome to the Blackmagic 4K cinema camera tutorials, and this one is about recording sound with the Rode Wireless Go and Superlux boom mic. So today we're going to look at how we hook these up into the camera. So in order to add these inputs, we need to bring them in through cables, and then we need to also add something called phantom power to operate the boom mic. So let's look at how that works. So first off, we're going to start by adding some of the cables. So what we're going to need is, from the Wireless Go kit, we're going to get the 1/8 inch cable, this little red coiled cable. We're going to be putting it at the top here. There's a microphone and there's a headphone. So in the top we're going to have our microphones, and in the headphones you can use any kind of headphones to monitor. So that's our first cable right there. So that is step one. So we added the 1/8 inch or 3.5 millimeter Rode Wireless Go cable. And now what we're going to do also is add the mini XLR to XLR cable. And that comes in our camera kit directly. So you'll see there's a little XLR cable mount area right down here. Right, so we have our power and then we have our XLR cable. And then what we need to do is add this little mini XLR cable. Right, so we got this, and it goes to a full size. So we're going to add the mini right into here, and the arrow is just down, and basically you can spin it around. There's 3 pins, they're going to go right in. Now to remove the XLR cable, so we've added that in. To remove it, we're just going to push down right here, and then the cable just slides right out. And if you don't push down on that release button, it will not release from the camera. So we're just going to put it right back in, and we're ready to continue from there. So we've added the 2 cables. Next, you need to attach the microphones to the camera. So how do we do that? So what we're going to do is we're going to power on the Rode Wireless Go microphones. So these 2 kits are 1 and 2. One has a microphone on the top, and that is our mic. And then the other one doesn't have the microphone on top, but that is our receiver. So this microphone sends everything to the receiver. So I'm just going to press the button down here for 3 seconds, and that powers itself on. Now there's power. Then what I need to do is just add the cable into the cable slot here right on the top. Okay, I've attached the receiver, and that can just hang on the side there. And then I'm going to power this on. So once again, 1, 2, 3. So now that we've attached the mic and the Wireless Go receiver, we're going to choose the 3.5 millimeter mic input on the actual camera. So how do we do that? So we're going to actually go right to the menu. So I'm just going to spin this right around. So I'm going to hit the 3 lines here that are just above the play button. That's the menu. Then you get the menu. And I'm going to go over to the audio tab. So right now I'm just using the microphones on the actual camera on the front, camera left, camera right. So it's called camera mic, camera left, camera right. And what I'm going to do is change it so that channel 1, which is this side right here, goes to the 3.5 millimeter mic. Okay, so now what I'm actually, check, 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 check. So I'm tapping, that's the actual Wireless Go mic is now working right there. So that's what the first step is there. So the next thing I'm going to have to do is attach an XLR cable to this XLR adapter. So I'm just going to attach there's the one side, so the female to male side, and that's going to click in. Again, this has a little bit of a pin click, so you press down on that to release the 2 cables. Otherwise they'll stay together. You won't be able to just pull them apart by your hand. So you have to press this top, and then it'll slide open. That's how we undo it. Okay, so we've done that. We've attached. Now what we need to do is add it to our boom mic. So we take our Superlux boom mic here, and we're going to take the back there and take the XLR cable and just click that right in. Line the 3 pins up. Okay, same thing with this one. This again has a click button here, so press that to release it. So now we've attached our boom mic. And now, same thing, we need to change the input. In order to change our input, it's similar to what we did last time. So we're gonna, instead of camera right, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go to XLR mic. So I'm gonna just toggle through here, XLR line, and then we wanna go to XLR mic. But as you can see, we don't have anything coming in yet. So the next thing we need to do is scroll to the next page. And what I'm gonna do over here is the XLR phantom power, I'm gonna turn it on. And that puts power into the microphone so that it can actually work. So I'm gonna just hit back to go back to this one. And now you can see we actually have our boom mic running. So I'm gonna just tap it. Right, so that's our actual boom mic running now. So there's power going through it. And the last thing we need to do is we can just adjust these levels. So it's at 50%, we slide these up or down. And what we wanna do is essentially try to reach it so that I'm talking into this now, so that it's in the yellow zone. So I can go a little bit louder still with this. Check, 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 check. And we don't wanna hit the red zone. So our levels should just be in the yellow zone. Check, check, check. So that's good on the boom mic. Now let's check the wireless go mic. Check, 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 check. That's pretty good as well, and about the 50% there. So we got our levels at yellow, and we are good to go. So the last thing that we need to do is we can actually attach our boom mic, our shock mount, which is right here. We can attach it to the actual boom pole. So we can take this and we can just screw the boom pole into it like so. Okay, and now we actually have the boom mic on a boom pole. So that's all we need to do, and then we're ready to record. So this is how we can record sound with the Rode Wireless Go and the Superlux boom mic using the Blackmagic 4K cinema camera. For more tutorials, you can visit our YouTube channel at tbmcs.ca.